The Giants, the Phillies, the Braves, the Padres, and the Red Sox, they're all on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today. It is Thursday, June 22nd. It's time to find out. Up first, number 5, Oakland A's, 3% chance to be the top stack. That's not very good on this slate. 33% chance to be the top value. These guys are free. Now, they're taking on Logan Allen, who's a slightly better than average starter, but they are going to get 7 righties against the lefty in Allen. They're slight dogs, 3.5 run implied total, but this slate is small, so I'm a little bit more interested here than I normally would be. They actually looked decent last night. This is just a spot where you can do whatever you want with the rest of your lineup, no matter how you take an A's stack. $3,300 Ruiz, most expensive guy. Brent Rooker, $2,900. Everybody else is sub 3K. You can just roster all of Oakland. It is that cheap. 1/3 of the time, they will score the most points per dollar as a team. Easy, easy, easy to get to. Opens up the rest of your lineup for whatever you want, but be aware, they're not very good. In at number 4, we're going to the Guardians, so we're going to the opposite side of that game. They're obviously taking on the A's. JP Sears on the hill for Oakland, a lefty. He's league average-ish, but Guardians looking a little bit better here. 4.4 run implied total, minus 184 favorites in this game. 7% chance to be the top stack, 8% chance to be the top value. There's just a lot here, whether you want to pay up for someone like Jose Ramirez, 12% optimal today. Ahmed Rosario is 11% optimal. That's the second best rate of anybody on Cleveland. You're getting a $3,600 shortstop potentially hitting in the 2-hole. That makes a lot of sense to me on this 5-game slate. Even like if you want to go to Steven Kwan, 4,100. It's lefty-lefty. It's not ideal. Still only 6% optimal, but a great way to start off a stack. These guys are a nice balance. They have some upside as a stack, and they're not all that expensive outside of Jose Ramirez, and he deserves his salary. In at number 3, we've got the Minnesota Twins taking on the Red Sox. Now, the Twins are at home. Brandon Walter on the hill for the Red Sox. Lefty, projects as a 4.1 FIP guy. That's, around league average, slightly better than league average depending on the day. 4.8 run implied total for Minnesota is what we're looking for. They got a lot of power potential in this spot. 8% chance at top stack, 12% chance at top value. That is just a half step above Cleveland in both facets. Best guy that you can go to is Carlos Correa, $4,300 shortstop. They've got 4 other guys, double-digit optimal. Kirilloff, Buxton, Lewis, Castro, easy to get to. Julien, second baseman, 3,300, 9% optimal, also works. I like the Twins quite a bit here. You do get a little bit more lefty-lefty than I would expect, but I don't think it matters. Kepler's going to be fine. He's only 2,900. Kirilloff's got the MPE, only 3,200. Julien is a second baseman, so I like getting to Minnesota. The problem here is that at least the number 1 team is on a completely different planet. The Nats are in at number 2, taking on the Diamondbacks. Tommy Henry on the hill, not great. 4.7 projected FIP. Lefty, though, so that helps. Nats are slight dogs. 4.3 run implied total. Not too bad here. 8% chance at top stack. That's the same as the Twins. 22% chance at top value. That's 10% more than the Twins. So this is just the same upside as Minnesota with even easier prices. And the first 5 guys in this lineup make it even easier. Outfield, second base, third base, first base, catcher. That is an outstanding baseline for a stack. Garcia, Candelario, Meneses, Ruiz, the 4 guys that hit the 10% barrier. Keibert Ruiz in particular, 13%, is the best option on Washington. And if you just need to solo off a catcher, 3K, not the worst spot in the world. Doesn't really matter what we've said here, because the number 1 team is the number 1 team by a mile. Before we hit the number 1 team, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. The other biggie, just sign up at Stokastic. If you want to get our DFS packages, you'll get them for 50% off. I assume if you're watching this, you want MLB. Our MLB weekly package, 50% off, projections, ownership, top stacks, top pitchers, top batters. What more could you possibly want? If you've been interested to see what we have behind the paywall, that's the way to do it. Link in the description, promo code SCORE. Closing it out with the Diamondbacks, 35% chance to be the top scoring stack, 18% chance at top value, taking on the Nats. Jake Irvin on the hill, well below average starter, 5.3 run implied total for the Diamondbacks. This is the obvious number one spot. Perdomo, second base shortstop, 4K, potentially leading off, lefty-righty then against Irvin, 21% optimal. Kettle Marte, in at second, 5,100, 18% optimal. Corbin Carroll is at 17% optimal. You even get someone like Alec Thomas in the 7 hole, 14% optimal because he's 2,300 and you're getting lefty-righty. The Diamondbacks are so obviously the best team you can get to. The run total looks great. The park's great. The matchup's great. They're just generally solid, particularly at the top. They have the MPE in the leadoff spot. All things point to the Diamondbacks. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my MLB DFS contenders on DraftKings for Thursday, June 22nd. FanDuel version around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We are back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.